away the pain.
Happy New Year, everyone. We're back, 2018. It's time to rebuild the S13. As a lot of you guys know, we're putting a 180 front on it and we have all the gear from Origin Lab. But today, it's time to take the Silvia over to the body shop to get the rear end pulled back out after hitting the wall a few times and denting it in underneath the wide body. So we've got to get that fixed first before we can start putting on the outside stuff. But what's happening this year with the car in the rebuild? It's time to go through some of that stuff. I really want to clarify something with you guys, that I think there's a little bit of a misconception out there that a lot of people that drift with sort of high budget cars are fully sponsored and and people are giving them a bunch of stuff. Now I have a lot of people helping me that make drifting possible, and without them it wouldn't be even close to possible for me. Big one, obviously Dallin McCarthy sponsoring me the tyres, Craig Lotter doing a lot of the fabrication work, and there's a few other people out there that help out a little bit, but I've never received any cash for drifting. I've got no sponsors that give me money. Every round is paid for by me. Every bit of fuel is paid by me. Servicing the car is paid by me. All the body kit was paid by me. And I'm talking about getting a dog box. And if you know anything about dog boxes, that's serious money. I'm getting one of the cheaper versions. I'm only going to be spending about $7,000, which might sound like a lot, but you can spend up to like $20,000 on a dog box. So, you know, I'm very much a privateer drifter, doing it on my own. The small town drifter is more than a catchy logo. I am from a small town and I work a job where I don't get paid heaps, but I save and I do what I can to make it happen. So I just wanted to clarify that with you guys, that I don't have 100 grand in my bank ready to spend this year. Not that you need that much to do like a Tassie drift round, but I have dreams and aspirations to do mainland events and international. I'd love to take my car to D1NZ. As a lot of you guys know, I was lucky enough to meet an awesome guy named Jock in New Zealand and do 2 rounds of the D1NZ series in his 8.6 and did pretty well, I think, and I would love to take my car over there and compete with him. But you know, we're talking about tens of thousands of dollars needed for that. So although I might sometimes make it sound like I got heaps of people giving me stuff, I don't really, and I love the sport and I want to have fun and I love doing this. You know, this video stuff has really been something that I've really enjoyed doing, and I love having you guys coming along the journey. But this new build is going to cost a lot of money, and it's mostly because I've saved hard over the last year and in the off season. But I'm ready to take some big steps, and I'm glad you guys are coming along the journey with me. Of course, it has to start raining when we go to load the car up, but we're ready to put it on the trailer and take it around to the bodyworks.
Me like you do, or back to you.
So we're in the shed with the S13. Craig's redoing the front end. Coincidentally, the other 2 cars he's tube fronted since doing this one are here. So I'm going to show you these 2 because they are both unbelievable cars and the fabrication on them is through the roof. So the first one that Craig did after the Silvia is this beast. R32, RB26, heaps of goodies. Craig did all the bar work on this and ran the cage through from the interior to the strut towers. It is literally a work of art. Done some more bars in here. Currently it's getting all rewired and stuff, but this thing is an animal. How much power does it make?
It's a touch over 500 kilowatts at the rear.
500 kilowatts at the rear. And then there's this thing. Now this is cool. 2630, again, Craig's done bar work and some of the stuff was already existing, but Craig neatened all that up. But he's been doing the cage. Now this, if you talk about monkey bars, this is monkey bars. Absolutely badass. Bars going everywhere, and it's got the cross here to go up in the roof. This thing's gonna be sick. Dog box, the works. Absolutely amazing car. All fabbed up by Craig in-house.
Every night. Don't tell me this doesn't feel right. So I'm thinking about it every night.
So where we are at the moment is Craig today has spent a bit of time mounting these guards up and getting them pretty much perfectly placed. I just need to do a little bit of shaving in some of the spots, but that's way better than I could have done. So they're perfectly in there. There's the bar, starting to bend up some pipe work over there to fit inside the bar. Make a bash plate. Bob's your uncle. We'll go drifting. So the cars come from Byron's down the road and had all this fixed. I told him I didn't want it to be perfect, obviously, because that makes a big difference in cost, but he's pulled it all out and straightened it. The wide guard covers all of it, but it just lines up now. There's actually a proper gap down there. That was, the bonnet was sitting over the top of that. He fixed also the holes that were put in the roof from the pins, pulled out the dent that was here, just got it all tidied up, ready for everything. So it's all systems go.